you. Moonlight, highway, quicksand, trying to pull us off the road. You don't succeed by giving up, that's one thing I know. I'm sorry, sorry you got sick, that I wasn't there. If I acted like a dick, it didn't mean I didn't care. I've been chasing dreams in magazines the last 10 years. The way you treat your mother's up to you, but it can't feel all that good to be so angry, and I guess I learned that too. Jessica's afraid she won't find love. She used to say, we are never ever home. Feels like just last night, I swear I heard her say, what if I die alone? You see, that's a broken-hearted attitude, but it kind of fits right in to this movie about all of us still waiting to begin. I've been chasing dreams in magazines the last 10 years. The way you treat your lovers up to you, but it can't feel all that good to be so jealous, and I guess I learned that too. This will change in time. We'll feel more alive, because protection's like a wheel, and the way you sometimes feel makes you think you might even be the worst person you'll ever meet. It's alright, 'cause we got each other. Yeah, we got each other, 'cause we got each other. Oh, and I've been chasing dreams in magazines at least 10 years. But the way you treat each other is up to you, but it can't feel all that good to be so scared, and I know that that's right too. Oh, and I know that that's right too. And I guess I learned that too, 'cause I know what that's like too. When you say the wrong thing, I just want you to consider for a second. I'm like 1,600 shows in here, talking almost 20 years. I just want you to imagine how many times I've said the wrong thing up here. Like you're in Cedar Falls, Iowa, and you say, thank you, Cedar Rapids. And just like that, you undo an hour and 45 minutes of hard work. Or you get excited about some political thing and you make the mistake of getting exuberant and mentioning it in Kansas. Or you play with your band most every night, and you know each other's buttons, and you say something and you can see in the bass player's eye that he wants to kill you. He wants to eviscerate you with his eyes. But you still gotta look out at everybody and be like, I say the wrong thing a lot, but that's the only way you find your way to the right thing to say. And I know this from experience in my marriage, in my parenting, in my friendship. And I feel like I'm Don Quixote. And I know not a lot of people have read that book these days, but it's still rated the #1 novel to read in the world. It's like 1,000 pages, and 94 of them are good. And the rest explains a lot of nonsense. But nonetheless, when you find your way to those last pages, like I did, and you read about this guy, Don Quixote, who had all these huge dreams and he just kept chasing them. And he had his friend Sancho Panza that came out with him. And I have a few Sancho Panzas. My crew, Shady and Mahoney, you're both Sancho Panzas in my life. I thank you for that. You're like, these people are crazy for following me around and doing this stuff. But at the end of Don Quixote, I will tell you the saddest, I don't want to be a spoiler, but something tells me if you haven't read it, you're probably not going to read it. At the end of the book, like the last 20 pages are so incredibly beautiful because Don Quixote, after 988 pages, decides to stop dreaming. And Sancho Panza, who has been so annoyed with him the whole time, is just bawling at his bedside, saying, no, it's real. That whole thing moves me. It just moves me to think like you can be a nut and go out and wind up in really cool places, and sometimes there's people that travel with you. So whoever those Sancho Panzas are in your life, give them a hug after the show tonight, all right?